Greetings and welcome to the Evening Curve with James Bradsher. We are back. We are back after getting no hours. We are back. We are back. So, what are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about the blow-off party I had on the 4th. Fucking awesome. This is some leftover beer from the event. It's Seagram's Jamaican Me Happy. Brianna! Erkan Jr. Hellright. How you guys doing? I'm back, entering your skin like a splinter, center of attention, back from the room, interesting, best thing since wrestling. That's what Willie's watching. Investing in your kids' ears and nesting. I'm doing good, Brianna. Callie is with you also. Okay, Callie, how you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Bad boy. My dog and his son had a disagreement. I had to break them up. Yep, yep. Well, actually, we didn't have coffee today. We're gonna get it tomorrow because my sister's at a birthday party and the coffee shop closed. Breakfast this morning, I didn't eat breakfast. Yeah, dogs are okay. It's just Rufus and his dad got mad. They do that every now and then. It's easy enough to fix a small dog. You just grab them both up by the scruff of the neck. You guys okay? Hey, Mo Liver. You never eat breakfast? You like the new style? Thank you. Thank you. Figured I'd change it up a bit and shave. Beautiful, clean shaven look. All handsome for my fans. Anyways, I'm stuck here. You see, get a mullet. I don't think so. Yeah, I was watching wrestling and talking to his girlfriend. Looks younger. Yeah, I do look younger like this. I do look younger like this. I must admit that. But 20 years ago, I got sent here from Washington State. Well, 19 years ago, 2001. I got sent here from Washington State by then President Bush, to find out who was threatening Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a made man. You don't threaten Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I was sent to root out the problem. The problem, as I was told in transit, was a man named James Jeffrey Chandler and his associates. So I set about trying to find out as much as I could about him. It turned out I dated his daughter for a while, so I hooked back up with her to get back into his house. Got me good information until he died. approximately 15 years ago. So now I'm still trying to figure out who else is involved, because I got most of them under surveillance, but some of them I think are escaping us, and I would like to find out who they are. Because if we're going to get everything back, we need to know who everybody is, because they split it up amongst themselves. So we don't talk about embezzle anymore. You need a haircut yourself. I didn't really fix it. But now Arnold Schwarzenegger is no longer in the governor's position, so he's no longer a target. So now my job that I sit down here to do is no longer valid. Arnold Schwarzenegger is not the governor. I no longer have to protect Arnold Schwarzenegger from people threatening him. Can we call an end to the operation, arrest the criminals, and get me down south where I can do some good in LA with the riots? I don't know how I think it is. I don't know. I don't talk about embezzle anymore. Bush must be happy you're helping. He was when he sent me down here. He seemed in a good mood. If I remember right, he was having a decent day. Because I didn't expect to be sent down here so quickly. I was like, what? This is a punishment or something? I got a life I made up here in Washington. These people rely on me. And no, it was, you failed in everything in Washington State. You need to go home, have psychiatric evaluation. You're going to have a breakdown, recover, find the information. Here's your orders to go. And I was off. No, they didn't pay me for all my help. They gave me SSI and said that was my cover. They said, you want payment? Your military paycheck is disguised as SSI. That's why they can't kick me off SSI right now. It's my cover. It's assigned to me as for this operation. Yeah, at least I'm in a great part of the country now. I am not giving you $14, Ricky. We don't talk about embezzle. No comment. I know, right? My paycheck is supposed to be $15,700 a month. Well, it's supposed to be 15,500 or something like that, but I get $150 a month hazard pay because I'm in hazardous conditions. So I should be getting $15,700 a month. Instead, I'm getting $900 a month. That's ridiculous. That is a major drop in my paycheck, and it shows. In Washington State, I was spending a lot more money. Here, I have to be very frugal, and I don't like it. So I'm trying to find any way I can to make money without actually doing anything, because I'm on disability, so I'm supposed to look disabled. I do have a bad leg. Meniscus is blown out, but I'm supposed to look disabled. So I'm not supposed to actually do physical labor. So how am I supposed to work? This is my option. I've chose blogging online. I work on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Exactly, right? The government's always trying to screw you over. Austin Woolsey. Okay. Thank you for watching me, homie, and hit that subscribe button. It's it's right down there in the bottom corner. Just smash that subscribe button, homie. Government owes me money from Nobel Peace Prizes. I won like 6 or 8 of the damn thing. And they come with $500,000 a piece. But they don't want me to look successful. I don't care if you want me to look successful. I'm succeeding because you trained me to succeed. In the military, we train soldiers to succeed in any environment. Now that I'm succeeding, they're saying back off, slow down, don't do this. Fuck you. We don't talk about Bizzle. Thank you for hitting subscribe, Austin. Thank you for that. Every subscribe counts. No comment. Yeah, exactly. They need to subscribe. Sup, Dinsmore? Hey, James Maggery. What's up, homeboys? Anyways, here I am, stuck in the field. The only thing I got going for me, well, actually, this is going to be my last field assignment. After this, I'm being retired to a desk because my knee's gone out on me. My neck's been broken. I'm not fit for field duty anymore. So this is my last operation. From now on, I get to tell people what to do on a computer. So I don't want it to end. So, you know what the military says about marijuana use with its soldiers? If you are in the field and get addicted to marijuana, you are supposed to stay in the field until you can kick the habit. So let's smoke some marijuana, shall we? Just no comment. Just means no comment. We're not talking about it. Oh man, I forgot to bring my marijuana out, and that was my last hit. God dang it. Well, then here comes the part of the show that everybody loves. Time to smoke a cigarette with the king. So now I'm stuck here. So they're going to keep me in the field, which means they're going to have to swap me from one place to another. And President Bush said I have to remain in California, which means wherever they send me, it has to be in California. So we are thinking about sending me down south to combat the riots. This should be fun. You can't hear him in the background because I'm in a different room. I came out to the Bat Cave to broadcast. What's my official rank? 5-star general, Air Force. Shoppers Drug Mart. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Way to go. I know, right? Ah, South's not so bad. I've been down there before. They're decent people. You just got to talk to them right. You got to know how to talk to these people. You just got to know how to talk to them. What happened on my last deployment? I'm still on it. The target I was supposed to survey died like 15 years ago, and they haven't called me out. They haven't ended my operation. They haven't done anything. It's like, what the fuck? You just put me here and forget about me? I'll teach you to forget about me, motherfucker. If I'm not getting orders, I'll make my own goddamn orders, and you're not gonna like them. Exactly. Good tricks from the old days. Exactly. I've already shut down the government like 5 times since the Obama administration. My lawsuits cause them to shut down because they have no money. Yeah, I pulled off an economic coup. You see, first I came up with an idea. I wanted to know if it was feasible. Before I invested a lot of time and money in this, I wanted to know if it was possible. So I set off to shut down the government. I shut down the government during Obama's administration. I was like ecstatic. I was like, yes. So I figured maybe it was a one-time fluke. Let's try it again. So I do it again. Okay, I can do this anytime I want. So I get prepared. Then I shut down the government. And while the government shut down, I took up payment of all the American assets that they normally pay for: SSI, Social Security, Medi-Cal, Medicaid, Medicare, cops, law enforcement paycheck, everything America used to pay for. I took up payment. Then I let them start back up. They started up finding out that they now control nothing. They're just a bunch of old men who like to shout orders. And do people have to follow them? Do they pay your paycheck? If they do, then follow their order. If not, I recommend you follow mine because I pay your paycheck. Exactly. So America's finding out that one homeless man is a pain to deal with. You see, they trained me. And what is the Army's motto? If you join the Army, what do they recruitment soldiers tell you? They tell you, be an army of one. Be all that you can be. Join the Army. Now, when faced with an army of one, they discounted me, thinking I'm a joke. and that has cost them dearly. Oftentimes, one man or a dedicated group of individuals can accomplish what an army cannot. This is something the military trained into. I'm an American soldier. They just lost contact with me when the guy overseeing me died. I was oversaw by a person in ultra top secret. I just knew him as Sir. I was supposed to report to him, but he died back in like 2003, 2004. So I lost control. I lost contact with the government. I figured the president's a good place to start, right? So I started contacting the president. The president ignored me. So I contacted a few generals, the Pope, Prime Minister of England, President Putin of Russia, various people trying to get America's attention. I have information. Who do I give it to? Who wants it? Information is for sale. Yeah, England says information is for sale. If you purchase this information, I will get rich and you will have information. Yeah, they're the joke. Thank you. But really, be all that you can be. Join the army. Any new secrets? No new secrets yet. I haven't been back in the mainframe. I don't have a computer right now. And it's very hard to hack a computer with a cell phone. Touchy things. They're going to reactivate a soldier who's had his meniscus blown out, his neck broken, is autistic, dyslexic, and ADD. They accepted me as a joke, and I took off as an officer. I started out in the Navy as a morale officer. I did exceedingly well, so the Air Force accepted my commission to the Air Force. And then I just progressed from there. Let's drink a beer, shall we? Mm. So I do hope the friends of James Jeffrey Chandler see this video. Know that I am constantly working against you and we are gathering information. You have been under investigation for at least 21 years. So they started the investigation before I was assigned. But you see, for a while I was enamored with his daughter. So I moved in with her. We went to her grandma's house where he stayed. And well, I was supposed to do something. But his mother turned out to be a very wonderful person, and I couldn't think of the thought of leaving what I was going to leave in her house and her to wake up to find it. So I postponed the act. And then he up and died on me, robbing me of my chance. No, I never fly. I got glasses. I can't be a pilot. Anyways, what am I supposed to do now? Hi, Rufus. I'm trying to get the military to assign me houses in Arbuckle. I'm in charge of a dummy corporation called Love Dot Realty, not Love Hyphen Realty, Love Dot Realty. It bought every house for sale in Arbuckle, Williams, and Colusa, California, some years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. And so I'm trying to get them to assign me one or more of these houses. It'll save me $2,000 a month on rent when I move, so I can get out of this fucking place. So don't say too much. What are you gonna do? Try and kill me? They've already sent 31 assassins. I killed 27 of them. I think that's pretty good for a retired soldier. It's a pretty good track record. You know, the last group they sent was 5 at once. 5. They thought 5 assassins was going to be enough to kill me. 5. Just 5? I'm sorry. That's 5 assassins you won't be getting back. I'm sure they're here in Coos County Morgue if you want to pick them up. McNary Moore Funeral Services. You can pick them up there. Houston, we have a problem. You do know Houston's on the Confederacy side. Houston is in Texas. Texas is a Confederate state. Quit calling Houston saying, Houston, we have a problem. They're on my side. Houston's with me because I was born in Arlington. I'm not a SEAL. I don't like to brag, but spectators that have been asked said I was dancing with them, and then they just fell down dead. I don't remember dancing. Most at Hoof sent. Well, it's been 30 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm not a SEAL. I'm hydrophobic. I couldn't be a SEAL. I'm sorry. I'd love to be one. Awesome people. Get shit done. But I'm not one. Anyways, it's 30 minutes after. It is time to say goodbye. So, as my brother Night Out underscore 74 always says, spread the love, not the hate. Got too much hate in the world. Like Jesus says, love thy neighbor as if he was your brother. I know sometimes you makes it hard, but you got to rise above that instigation. You got to rise above that. Rise above the anger. Rise above the petty differences. Come at them with love. It'll change their viewpoint. And that leads to my message, Bradsher Pingray 2020. Make a difference in somebody's life. It doesn't matter how much money you spend making that difference. It could be $1 million. It could be no money. You could set them up for life, or you could just cheer them up on a bummer day. But either way, change somebody's life for the better every day. You'll find your world starts changing because of it. Have a good night, Matthew, and everybody else too. Amen. Amen. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning on the morning curve.